Hey everybody, Rob Cootie here, the MLM Solution. How you doing today? Today is Tuesday, August. Can you believe it? It's August 9th. Is it? No, I mean 10th. I am so messed up this week. It has been a crazy time. Anyway, with that being said, today's topic is going to be a good one. It is going to be the life cycle of products. Podcast number 231. Product life cycles and the profound effect they're going to have on your business. It's not a matter of whether they're going to have an effect. They are going to have a profound effect, as you'll see. This is a very interesting and eye-opening topic. You do not want to miss it because, look, if you're a part of network marketing business and you're using this approach and you're promoting product, you're going to be shocked at what you're going to learn today and the impact it's having on your business. It's to the point where it makes it very difficult for the masses to overcome this product life cycle. It doesn't matter whether it's network marketing or traditional retail, every product has a life cycle, and you will see what I'm talking about here very shortly. All right, with that being said, as you know, we go live each and every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to hurry up so we can make it happen at 11. With that being said, if you are out and about on the internet, please use our hashtag to share our content, our website, our podcast, everything else we bring to the table with your fellow network marketers. You can simply use hashtag the MLM Solution. That's hashtag the MLM Solution to share our vast library of information with your fellow network marketer. You could have a positive impact on their lives, no matter where they live in the world, by simply sharing that hashtag. And if you're on our website, themlmsolution.net, same thing applies. Just take a second to hit that share button. Once again, you start the positive process of sharing. And once again, you could have a major impact on somebody's life across the globe you don't even know, but you do know them as a fellow network marketer. Give them access to this wonderful, empowering information where they could use it to access this amazing business model, and they can do great things for themselves and their family. You can be a part of that process by simply sharing. All right, with that being said, guys, I'm going to hop off here. As I said, today's subject is going to be product life cycles and the profound effect they will have on your business. Don't miss it at 11 a.m. See you in a bit.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your hosts, Rob Cootie and Marie Cannon.
Hello, Miss Marie. Happy 10th of August. I messed that up. I had to look at the calendar to make sure what day it was. I was like, what day is it? I knew it didn't sound right, the 9th. The 9th was yesterday, Monday.
That's the problem with us retired people. You know, the calendar starts meaning not quite so much, and you lose track of what day it is because you just do. Exactly right. It happens.
You're right. The days blend all together. And so with that being said, I may have to step away from this episode as well. If I do, please understand, folks, that there's some medical things going on at this end, not at Marie's end. And it may require me to put myself on pause while Miss Marie carries the show. All right, with that being said, we're going to be talking about what we always do. We're going to start, hey, register for our upcoming live events. We're going to do it. We know this variant is supposedly coming around. We're going to respect that. The venues obviously going to respect that. We're going to continue to move forward like it's going to happen. It's going to be next year for sure. And we are going to, once again, focus on the first 100 attendees. They're going to be treated in a VIP way, unlike any of the live event they've been treated or they have attended. If you do decide to register, there's no shenanigans. You know that. We are a no shenanigan email type people. You're nothing more than getting on a list, okay? And that list does nothing more than notify you when we do pick a date in the venue and also keep you updated on any progress that is being made towards that event. That's all it is. No payment required. So go there, register now, MLMmastersacademy.com. MLMmastersacademy.com. Guys, you're going to walk away from there. This is not going to be a sales fest. This is going to be a training event that you are going to experience unlike anything else you've ever been a part of. You are going to walk away knowing exactly how this business works. You're going to walk away exactly knowing what to do in the business building process. That is the power of this live event. Plus, we get to meet you guys, which we love. All right, with that being said, for what we have here, what not to do in network marketing. This is our package that everybody loves, but it's controversial, eye-opening, and revealing. It talks about topics I can promise you many network marketers don't want exposed. Why? Because they don't want you to be afraid to join their business or to be afraid of the industry. Our purpose is not to help you be afraid of the industry. You know what our purpose is? To empower you with the right information so that you know what to do and when. That's the power of what not to do in network marketing, because the format is one paragraph. You have what to do about a particular subject, and which is immediately followed up by what not to do about that subject. In other words, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. That's how this book is written. And it addresses subject matter, as we said, that no one else addresses. And they don't want you to know about. As you can see, from the next 24 hours, it is a limited time offer, only $47. Normally $197. Lifetime membership comes with all kinds of bonuses on top of that, hundreds of dollars worth of bonuses. Instant $150 savings. And to top it off, you become a focused business building machine capable of achieving amazing things in this great business model because you know what to do and what not to do. Buy now and save a lot of money. As you can see, it's 146 paragraphs. It has 146 MP3 audio files that address each and every paragraph in greater detail, raising your knowledge about that subject matter even higher, and many training videos. And as I said, a lot of surprise bonuses that are worth hundreds of dollars in that package. Go there now. All you have to do is click the link in the description box below, $47. Who doesn't love saving money? Everybody loves saving money. $150 instant savings. All right, Miss Marine, today's subject's going to be a good one. Podcast number 231, product life cycles and the profound effect they will have on your business. All right, I should put the word will in there, but it will have impact. So what am I talking about specifically? Well, what I'm doing here, guys, is referring to the product cycle that everybody goes through. Let me give you an example. Miss Marie, you've been a part of this. It's still a part of network marketing, as sad as it is to say. And Miss Marie, your company that you're with is coming out with a new product, right?
Yep.
Okay. And the company that you're with wants to promote this new product, right? And rightfully so. This product needs to catch traction. They need to recoup their costs in bringing this product to market. And so they know they got to sell a certain amount. And they know what that amount is, the break-even number. That could be, 50,000 units. They could be 10,000 units, whatever the case may be. So they know they need to move 10,000 of these this particular product in order for them to break even. And anything beyond that is profit. So they're going to promote. Well, how are they going to do that? Well, they're going to print brochures. They're also going to do what? They're going to contact their biggest leaders, the biggest business builders that is on their top 10 list, right, Ms. Marie?
Okay.
All right. And so what happens is that on that top 10 money earners list, the company contacts them and says, hey, Rob, Marie, we're coming out with this new product. Here's the launch date. It's going to be December of this year. Okay, 2021. Yeah, that's what it is. We're in 21, right? So what we have is we have a situation where we're going to ask you guys to work with us. We need to move 10,000 units of this in order to break even. And this is a great product, and here's why. And so they go into the ingredients, and they go into this, and they go into that. And they're doing this to what? Convince us to get behind the product. Well, how do we get behind the product? We start telling our downline. How do we tell the downline? Guess what? By having conference calls or Zoom calls. You have a Zoom call that has 500 of your downline on there. Hey, guys, or you have a Zoom call with your top 20 leaders in your downline. And you say, hey, guys, here's the new products coming out, and here's the ingredients, blah, 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 blah. So what are you doing? You're promoting a product. And what did Miss Marie and I tell you not to do? Promote products. Why? Because the moment you do, cost becomes an issue, ingredients become an issue, availability. What about if there's a problem? What about customer support? What do they do on returns? All these questions start popping up. And so now you're in the product mode. But in this situation, you almost have to be. There's no way to avoid it. You can't say as a leader, even if it's Miss Marie and I, we could not say to our downline leaders or our organization in general, hey, I don't care about the product. You guys figure it out. That is not the proper way, even for us that are not product people, to react. Okay, why? Because the people, if they're going to get behind this product, have natural questions that deserve what? Natural answers. And what is a natural question? Rob, what's the ingredients? Well, go to the website. Oh, okay, I see that. Well, how come it has ingredient XYZ? That's proven to be a challenge for a certain segment of the population. Well, I don't know. I didn't create the product. I just know that that is the product they're going to be coming out with in December. Oh, well, then I can't get behind it. I'm not going to endorse it. Okay, see the problems that start popping up? So that's not one problem with a product, a new product coming to this company. The other, the other problem that comes with it is this. Let's say that everything's perfect. This new product, ingredients, everybody loves it. Price is right. The research is showing it's going to do this and help people in this way. Everybody's behind that. I'd say that sounds good. Guess what? They go out, they launch the product in December of this year, December 1st, 2021. Before that, 90 days out. So if we go back, that'd be December, November, October. So September 1st, Rob and Marie start promoting this product for the December 1st launch. We're going to have conference calls. And guess what we're going to do on those conference calls? We're going to talk what, Miss Marie? We're going to talk this product up. We're going to talk about the ingredients. We're going to talk about how the pricing's great. We're going to talk about the effects. We're going to talk about people that are doing the beta testing and the great results they're getting, right, Miss Marie? Every week, once or twice a week, we're going to have these Zoom calls and conference calls, right, Miss Marie? And the company's going to come out with a new fancy-mancy video, highlighting and promoting this product. And we're going to send that out to our people. Here's the link. Go watch this new video. We're going to beat these people to death over the course of 90 days, Miss Marie, on this product. Okay, now 90 days is too far. I'm using that as an example so that you guys can see what I'm getting ready to tell you about in the product life cycle. The 90 days is very important. But I wouldn't promote it for 90 days, Miss Marie. They'd be lucky if they get 2 weeks out of me, or maybe 3, because my downline are going to have what? Product promotion burnout. They're going to be like, I am not getting on another one of them freaking calls because Rob says the same thing every week. I've been on 3 of them already, and guess what? They've all been identical. I'm not sure that's not a recording that Rob's playing. I'm not sure that's a live Zoom call. Okay. The point is that people are going to hear the same thing over and over. Miss Marie, have you experienced that?
I have, yes, the repetitiveness of it. And the only thing that changes is maybe if they do a Q&A at the end, you get some different questions, and
that's right.
The answers are always going to be the same though, right?
Right. And a lot of times, Miss Marie, those Q&As are set up, believe it or not, guys, behind the scenes look, what they do is they contact certain people and say, would you be willing to be on this conference call? We need some people to ask questions. Here is your question to ask. They know beforehand, more times than not, the questions that people are going to have, okay? Because they need to make sure that it is a productive call. They can't have, if they say, okay, well, now we're opening it up for calls and all you hear is crickets. Nobody wants to ask any questions. They have to ensure that there are questions if they're going to have a Q&A, right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. And the thing is, guys, there's only so much you can say on these conference calls, especially if it's over a 90-day period. You're going to burn your downline. You're going to ruin your relationships with your leaders and your downline. I kid you not. Miss Marie, how many times do you get frustrated as your leader for doing these things? And then they got frustrated at you for not getting on them.
Well, especially if they're repetitive, right? Again, most people have limited time to work their business. And if you're spending it all listening to the same information, regurgitated over and over, it does get frustrating.
That's right. There it is. So that being said, here's the thing. The company's going to do promotionals as well. They're not going to depend on particularly Rob and Marie. They're going to do their own thing as well, right, Miss Marie? They're going to make videos and they're going to hold their own conference calls, their own Zoom calls. And then you know what they're going to do, Miss Marie, as unique difference? They're going to have the doctors or the chemist, whatever the case may be, that developed this product. For what? A Q&A. And they're going to talk about this product too. Oh, it's the reason we developed this because of this, and the reason we have this ingredients because of this. And it's really clinical, to be honest with you. Have you ever been a part of those?
I have, or they bring on the whole scientific advisory board.
Yes, to promote this product.
Yeah.
And so what they're trying to do, guys, it's not that they think you care about that. What they're trying to do is keep this product out in front of the downline, the masses. Because once again, they got to sell 10,000 units to break even. And behind the scenes, they're panicking because they're like, okay, what do we talk about next week? Who do we invite next week? We got to have a different angle, right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
It's always a challenge, especially if it's over a 90-day period. Well, guess what? You have a situation where it is going to be even more challenging for Miss Marie and I, because the company's doing it, we're doing it, and we're starting to see signs of burnout. Our leaders are contacting us saying, hey, I don't want to be on any more of those calls. I'm not going to get my download on there. It's the same thing every week. You know what? I'm done. I'm not getting on these anymore. Miss Marie, you've experienced it. You've done it yourself. I've done it. I have refused to be on there. It's the same stuff every week. Then they call you, they say you're not a team player. Well, that's not true. Number one, it's my own business. Number two, I'm not putting my people through that. So you see why Miss Marie and I tell you, don't be a product person. These are the challenges, and we haven't gotten to the life cycle yet. These are the challenges you face. Now, why do I tell you all that prior to talking about the life cycles? Because you have to understand the challenges you're going to face when a new product comes to a company, okay? And that's before you get to the life cycle, which is going to have its own effect. Look at all the negative things that we just talked about. Miss Marie, we're not trying to be negative in this situation. What you and I are talking about are real things, none that you and I have experienced, but happen each and every day, right? And it's the nature of the beast. Miss Marie, if you and I own the networking company and we're coming out with a new product, we have to promote it. We can't just put out a video and nobody see it and hope that they go to the website and find it, right? We have to let what? Our people, our potential customers know, hey, this is what we're coming out with December 1st, right? And we have to educate them about it. So it's the nature of the beast. It's not like the company's trying to be negative. They're trying to do what? Just educate people about this new product so they can understand what it's about and that there's nothing in it that's going to hurt them, right? But it causes burnout. The whole approach causes burnout, right? Because you can only talk about it for so long. Would you not agree?
Oh, I absolutely agree. And again, there are people whose businesses are going to be more focused on the product. They're going to choose to pursue that retail path. So it's not like they're, speaking into a vacuum. There is a need for it. There is, some education that has to take place. You want to know that they are expanding the product line because it does make it more appealing to more people. So there is definite value to it. It's not that it's negative. We're just talking about the reality of what's going on kind of behind the scenes, so to speak, which a lot of people don't necessarily think about.
Right. And plus, we're clarifying the situation so you don't think that we're over the top negative about a product, because we understand the role of the product. It's important as long as it does its job and it's safe. Miss Marie and I are good to go. We're not anti-product. What we are is anti-product-led business building opportunity, business building process, because we understand the fallacies that come with it, the challenges that come with it, all the things that will derail us from what moves us forward. That's the reason why we don't focus on the product, right, Miss Marie? We're not negative about the product, okay? So don't get that impression. Well, as we say, we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, this is the bad and the ugly side of the promotional cycle that is necessary. It's a necessary evil. Would you not agree with that statement?
Absolutely.
Okay, so now that we have that out of the way. So you're going to be promoting the product. And then, so the December 1st, the product launches, okay? And so the sales are strong in the beginning, and the company continues, because now what are they looking for is testimonials, okay? So now they get these testimonials. Miss Marie, you've been there, but we're talking about just for a second. You get on these conference calls, okay? And so you hear through the grapevine that this product's really doing some great things. There's some things out there that are happening, and people are starting to talk about, hey, I took it, and within 2 weeks, blah, 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 So let's talk about, people, just weight loss, because it's so easy and people can relate to it. This is a weight loss product, and there's something uniquely different about it, blah, 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 blah. And so people in a 2 week, they get on these conference calls and say, well, look, 2 weeks prior to the launch, in other words, in the middle of November, the company provided me, they wanted me to start taking the product so that I could feel the effects, and they wanted me to do a testimonial. And here we are 2 weeks into December. So I've been taking this product for about a month, and I've lost 300 pounds. Okay. Now that's an exaggeration. I know, but here's the thing. It gave me more energy. I now feel like I'm 25 again, and I'm 55. I've lost 300 pounds. I have a great appetite. I can eat all the food I want. I dance around on the stage with the wife. And guess what? I run a mile in under 3 minutes. And so these are all amazing things, right? And I know I'm exaggerating some of the points, but I'm telling you, some of these conference calls almost are as crazy as the example I just gave you. Would you not agree, Ms. Marie?
I absolutely agree.
Okay. And some of you guys out there can relate to these. Okay. I'm being silly, but I'm also at the same time being serious, because some of these conference calls are over the top. And what they're trying to do is create excitement. Excitement sells. There's two things that sell in the sales environment. I don't care what people say. Either you're selling yourself, okay, to your potential employer, to a potential mate, to society in general, by the way you dress, the way you act, the way you speak, the way you look. That's what we do. Okay, you can deny it all you want, but we're selling ourselves all the time. Okay, and part of the sales process, Miss Marie, is unfortunately testimonials, right? Not only because you don't want to be promoting yourself, but you want somebody to talk about the experiences. Hey, you know what? I met Marie and she was a great person. I met her at the live event. You know what? I look forward to seeing her again, blah, 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 blah. That's a testimonial, okay? They may be talking about their experience with her, but that's a testimonial. Well, guess what? The product saying, hey, I lost 300 pounds. I have great appetite back. I've run a mile under 3 minutes. Things I haven't done since I was 25 years old, blah, blah, blah. Those are all testimonials. And they may be factual. And okay, this is a crazy example, but the thing is, it's still a testimonial. That's the way it comes across. So they have, let's say the company has 1,000 people on this call, okay, on December 15th. And the product's been out for 2 weeks, but these people that are doing testimonials have been on the product for about a month now. And each one of them has their own unique story about the amazing effects of this wonderful product the company's come out with. Okay. And there's 1,000 people on this call. So people are hanging up and they're saying, wow, that really sounds good. I wasn't sure about this product, but my gosh, they had like 15 people on there, and each one of them had these amazing results. Obviously, there's something going on here. I'm going to order that product too. Okay. So there's a certain percentage of people on that call that have not ordered the product yet. But because of the testimonials and because of the excitement on the call, because excitement sells, just like when you promote yourself, looks sell, beauty sells, okay? And guess what? Excitement sells, right, Miss Marie? Because here's the thing, everybody else is doing it. Look at the results they're getting. Man, I'm missing out. You know what? I better get on this thing. And so people start ordering. Sales go up after this call. And guess what, Miss Marie? The same kind of conference call is done over and over a 3-month period. About once a week, the company has another with a totally different set of testimonials, right, Miss Marie? And then they start coming out with average results. Here's how many people have taken it. This is the average results we're getting. This thing's blown it out of the water, and we have the greatest sales we've ever had. This thing is really rocking. If you're not on it yet, you need to get on it, because, man, this thing is really doing what we thought it would do, and it will change your life. And so people, over a course of 3 months, are getting on these calls, because each week, Miss Marie, there's another great story, and you almost get addicted to it. So guess what? The person that was on the first call in December 15th, they're now on every call, every Wednesday thereafter. So every Wednesday for the next 90 days, the company's holding a new product conference call that highlights testimonials. Guess what happens over that 90-day cycle, Ms. Marie?
What?
What happens is, guys, you have initial sales, and it skyrockets. And as time goes along over those 90 days, there are people out there that are taking the product. They're taking it religiously, like they're supposed to. They read the directions and do it. But here's the thing: they have no activity in their life. they drink too much, they smoke. In other words, they're doing all the other things. They're taking the pill or they're drinking the shake, whatever it is, the delivery method is, but they're doing nothing else. Okay. And the thing is, on these conference calls, it wasn't brought up that, hey, you got to take this pill, but guess what? If you're drinking or if you're smoking or if you're not active, the results are going to be marginal. Right, Miss Marie? Because there's no such thing as a miracle cure for anything. I took this pill and I lost 10 pounds in 20 minutes. There's no such thing, guys. Right, Ms. Marie?
Well, one of the best phrases I've ever heard is you cannot out-supplement poor lifestyle choices.
There you go. There it is right there.
If you have a bad diet, if you have bad habits
Yes.
like excessive smoking, drinking, vaping, whatever it happens to be, you cannot out-supplement those bad lifestyle choices.
And if you only get 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night, then it just means your body's not getting enough repair time. It's going to have an effect too, no matter what you take, okay? And keeping your stress level low. There are so many variables that go with helping a supplement or a product that you take internally to work properly, right, Miss Marie? And they don't tell you that. But that's all part of the testing in the lab, okay? And it's written in small print sometimes, or it's in the print brochure, whatever, but they rarely highlight it during these calls. What are they trying to do? They're trying to move what? They're trying to move product. They're trying to get to that 10,000 unit sale so that they can make the money. But here's the thing. Over that 90-day testimonial cycle, starting December 15th and going until December, January, February, until March 15th, what happens over that 90 days, the people that got on the product the week of the December 15th, what happens is as time goes along, all of a sudden they realize, well, I'm not losing 300 pounds. You know what? I can't run a mile in under 3 minutes. I don't feel like I'm 25 again. You know what? They lied to me. Not thinking to themselves, well, you know what? I still eat, 8,000 calories a day and I still weigh 400 pounds. I haven't lost those 300 pounds. Well, it's because you're eating 8,000 calories a day and you're not active. Okay. As Miss Marie said, you can't out supplement stupid, right? And that would be stupid to think that that is going to happen when you're not doing your part. So what happens, Miss Marie? Over that time frame, over that 90 days, there's a lot of people that find out that it's not working the way it's supposed to. So Miss Marie's built a wonderful organization. She's a product-led person. She's excited about the December 1st launch date of this new product. All of a sudden, December 15th rolls around, and she sees all of these numbers, and she says, wow, a lot of people are buying this, and not only in the company, but my downline as well. And she's all excited. And guess what? The third week of December goes by, fourth week, Christmas, holidays, January comes around, middle of January rolls around. Her business is still relatively strong. She's seen some dip in the orders, but she's not panicky. Guess what, February? All of a sudden, it nosedives. All the work she did recruiting new people, telling about this new product and the greatness of it. And then her existing downline, she's been promoting this to her existing downline. She was one of the top sellers in the company as far as an organization. She might have sold 300 or 400 units, okay, in the bottom of this new product. And all of a sudden, after 40 days, 45 days, the numbers nosedives down to about 25 to 45 units. In other words, there's only 25 to 45 people still on it when she has a sales of 300 in December. Okay, why? Because a lot of people found out that it wasn't this miracle product that they were hearing about on this conference call. The enthusiasm died, the excitement died because the results were not the same for them that they heard about on these conference calls. Okay, and you said, well, that's not really a product life cycle because the product is sitting there on the shelf by itself. That's true in a retail environment, but in a network environment, the shelf is the telephone call. And the telephone call is promoting it over the top, meaning you're going to get over the top results on both sides of the coin, meaning that you're going to get over the top sales initially, but then you're going to get over the top returns and nosedive on sales as time goes by and people realize I'm not running a mile in under 3 minutes. I'm not losing 300 pounds. I don't feel like I'm 25 again. There's nothing there to validate what they heard on the conference calls, and it doesn't matter that they're smoking like a train, that they're drinking like a fish, and that they are eating 8,000 calories a day. That's irrelevant to them because they've been doing that forever, and it wasn't a problem in the past, and so it's not a problem now. What they want is this pill. They don't want to work out. They don't want to eat just 1,000 calories a day, and they don't want to stop smoking, and they don't want to stop drinking. Okay, they just want to be able to take a pill that will do all that stuff for them, right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm. The magic pill.
The magic bullet. That's right. And guys, you think I'm exaggerating? I'm telling you, this happens all the time in network marketing. So what ends up happening is that not only are you fighting a cycle of uncertainty about the product, now you're going to fight what? The loss of excitement and enthusiasm about the product, which is a profound effect. This is independent of the results impact. Okay, when the excitement dies down, Miss Marie, in other words, I'm not getting on those conference calls anymore because I've heard them 3 times and they're all the same. It's just that the testimonials are different people, but the testimonials are essentially the same. They're talking about how great this product is. Okay, and I'm not getting on another call with the scientists. I've already done that. Okay, and so what happens is, Miss Marie, the excitement about getting on those calls has died, which directly affects the excitement about the product and its results. So now, not only are you fighting the results nosedive, but now you're fighting the excitement, the lack of excitement nosedive that's right along with the results nosedive. So then you got 2 profound things happening on this product front. Now what ends up happening is that, Miss Marie, by the 90th day, the product's old news. Sometimes a company will come out and say, oh, you know what, we added a new ingredient. Now it's even more powerful than ever. You've seen those before, Miss Marie, where they try to, and a lot of times the change is nothing more than the labeling. Oh, we changed the labeling from green to blue. Okay. And sometimes there is a small ingredient. Well, we took the sugar out. Instead of having 0.05, we got now 0.03. And it's so much healthier. And so they have a different angle of trying to revive the enthusiasm about that product. Miss Marie, it's no different than the old companies. Remember we talked about the buzz is gone. Part of the excitement, part of the results that these new network marketing companies get when they open their doors for the first time, part of their success and their ultimate growth is the excitement. The excitement about the new products, excitement about the new comp plan, excitement about the leadership. Hey, this is a company unlike any other. In the beginning, people believe that, Miss Marie. They hold out hope that it's true. And they'll ride with it for a while until the results start coming out and say, oh, that's the same old bull crap with a different twist, right? Mm-hmm. So when it ends up happening is that excitement and enthusiasm plays a major role in life in so many different ways, and it's no different with this product. So what ends up happening, guys, is that the buzz about the this quote-unquote new product that came out December 1st of 2021, by the February, March of 2022, even with the results they're getting, guess what? The buzz starts to wear out because people have such a short attention span, and they're not getting on those conference calls anymore. They don't want to hear it anymore. Miss Marie, it is what it is. The customers that like it are going to stay on it for the most part. Everybody else, guess what? Everybody else has moved on to something else. Okay, or they're like, you know what, it wasn't what I thought it was. I ordered it twice. I'm not ordering that anymore. And they're pretty much sticking with the toilet paper, the toothpaste, or whatever it is that they've been ordering, right? The stable products of network marketing that are not affected by life cycles. You say, well, how could that be? Well, guys, look, how long has toilet paper been around? How long has deodorant been around? How long has toothpaste been around? They are not affected by product life cycles. Right, Miss Marie, they're a necessity of life. And there's a few products that are not necessities of life, like Monopoly, the hula hoop, the Frisbee, just to name a few, the Barbie. Those are luxuries, not necessities. They buck the trend. They are stable products. They've been around forever. They've made billions for these companies, and rightfully so. It's amazing how the simple things bring so much joy to people. And you know what? Frisbee, the hula hoop, and Barbie will be around. Monopoly will be around for another, 200, 300 years. It's just the way they are. Those products are very unique. It's hard to explain why, but people have a fascination with those products. Generation after generation. They are not. They are immune to the product life cycles. Everything else goes through a cycle where people like it, love it, and then bam, right, Miss Marie? That's the reason why the fashion industry is what it is. They're constantly changing looks, colors, and the reason why they're cyclical. Now they're going through pretty much what we went through in the 60s and 70s, with the look and some of the colors and the shapes of things. Miss Marie and I have been around long enough to say, I remember that. Right, Miss Marie? So
Yep.
Everything is cyclical. Why? Because you can only do so many things with a pair of pants and a top, right? Or a belt. I mean, they are what they are. There's only so many things you can do with them. So the thing is that with the products, they go through the life cycles. And with a product like weight loss, that product cycle is very low, Miss Marie. There's a reason why they paid Marie Osmond the money they do to promote the company that they do. Is because people buy because of her. She's worth every penny more than what they're paying her. Why? Because people like Marie Osmond, right, Miss Marie? You bring up the name Marie Osmond, more times than not, people have a good, warm, fuzzy feeling about it, okay, or about her. And so people say, well, she's endorsing it, it must be good, and people will constantly keep trying. That's the reason why it's still around. I don't know, it'll be interesting what happened when she stops doing that. All right. But the thing is that it's the same company that's been doing the same thing for a long time. They have made some progress as far as sugars and their products and things like that, Miss Marie. I can say that, where the taste has gotten better as they take the sugar down. And, look at Atkins with Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe is beloved by women. Well, how many women do you think use Atkins products? A lot because of Rob Lowe. They love him. And if it's good for him, but they have done a wonderful job in maintaining the good taste of the products while reducing the sugar content. So there has been some progress made in those products, but guess what? Without those endorsements, those things are no different than every other weight loss product out there, right, Ms. Marie?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Okay.
that's true.
Okay, so why is that important? That example important here? Because guess what? That's what the company's doing. They're the Marie Osmond. They're the Rob Lowe. Okay, and the people they bring on as testimonials are doing what Rob Lowe and Marie can do. Okay, and that what causes sales until what? The product loses its buzz, its old hat, its old news. Okay, or the results don't back up the testimonials. And so you've got a lot of things. You got 3 things working on that product curve. And every product, for the most part, are going to have this type of thing. But over a course of 90 days, you'll start to see a dip. So what does that mean to your business? It means that you're going to go from being, let's say, a number 7 earner in the company and almost falling off the map, probably down to number 25, 35 on the list of top earners in the company. You may not recover. And here's what happens. You're going to have a lot of people that you sponsored that got on these conference calls and got excited and went through that 90-day cycle as well and quit. Why? Because they realized the product's not what they said, or it was overhyped, and they're like, I'm not being a part of this, and they're gone as business owners. Meaning that you have to now go out and sponsor new people. So you have this cycle every 90 days. Because you know why? And you say, well, how's that going to happen every 90 days, Rob, when the product has become old hat and old news? Because as a product person, you have nothing else to sink your teeth into. You have to promote something when you're talking to your people. And if you think that toilet paper, toothpaste, and deodorant is going to excite people when you sit down with a new person, you're kidding yourself. So what have you got to hold on to? This new product, even though it's old hat. And now you are promoting this product all over again. And you're going right back into that same cycle where you'll have an initial sales, okay, and then guess what? The product cycle is going to repeat itself every 90 to 120 days, meaning that you're going to have to constantly recruit every 90 to 120 days and beat yourself up, put in all these hours, defending the product, promoting the product, and riding this unbelievably draining cycle that will eventually catch up with you. Does that make sense, Ms. Marie?
It absolutely does. I think that's probably enlightening for a lot of people.
Yes. Have you not experienced that?
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think anyone that's been involved in network marketing for any length of time has experienced it, whether they actually recognized it for what it is or not. is a different case, but it is something that is very real in the industry and happens every company.
And you know what, guys, in the members area, we have the formula for overcoming that. I'll give you a quick snapshot on how to overcome it. Quit promoting the product. Be opportunity led. We have a product called Opportunity or Product, which one to lead with and why. Go to our store and get that. It's a package, one video, one audio, and one ebook. I don't know if we have that here or not, Miss Marie. I'll look real quick. But here's the thing, guys. You are not going to get yourself out of that cycle if you do not take the right approach. I think they're here. Hold on.
Well, let's just go ahead and wrap up today's episode. I think Rob covered it really well for you. Obviously, there is a product lifestyle or product life cycle that you want to be aware of. And of course, it does what he's presented here just reinforces what we always talk about, the fact that, yes, you want to be more opportunity led because that's where the money is. That's where the sustainable growth for your business is. It's not being product led. So
yes. And guys, I want to say as we close, every product in network marketing has a product cycle. Outside of toilet paper, deodorant, toothpaste, the necessities of life, every other product, nutrition, I take my supplements every day. They're right in between that gray area of necessity / luxury, because a lot of people don't feel that supplements are necessary in their life. They've never taken them and they're okay, and that's fine. I would say with today's virus environment, everything you can do to help your immune system is powerful. And so I would highly encourage you to do that. But the point is, guys, here's the thing. Every product in network marketing has a life cycle. And if you're going to go down that product line, if you're going to promote a product, guess what you're going to encounter? Exactly the cycle that we talked about. There's no way around it. There's no way that you can say to yourself, look in the mirror and say, I'm superhuman. I can overcome this challenge. It's not. The product is inert. It doesn't care what you think. It's going to do what it does. Product life cycles affect every company, even the largest retailer, Walmart. It affects their product lines. They every month, outside of underwear, bras, shoes, all staple products, why? Because they're necessities of life. Outside of that, TV sales go up and down. Okay. Usually every December, Miss Marie, during the holidays, the reason they have the sales they do is because they're trying to make as much money as they can. They know people are ready to sell. And what do? They have all these promotions. Why? Because they know that that's the only time they're going to have really sustainable sales. Probably November, December, and January is probably it. Outside of that, the sales nosedive. They may sell 1,000 units. Let's say they sell 300 units a month at a certain store, but during the holidays, they may go up to 1,000. Because so many people find ways to spend money on things that they want during the holidays. Yep. So they know, just like any company, when their money is going to be made. And they're going to promote that moment. Well, that's no different in network marketing. They know when they launch this product, that is when the money's going to be made. What they're trying to do is sustain the sales the best they can, right, Ms. Marie?
Yes.
That's where the promotions come in. So just know you cannot beat the life cycle. If Walmart can't do it, you can't do it. It's just the way it is, okay? But you can't avoid it altogether, leading with the opportunity. Go to our website, click on the link below, opportunity or product, which one to lead with and why. Get that package. It will be eye-opening and revealing, and it will bring and crystallize what we're talking about today to the forefront of your mind. And you'll understand it. You'll get it. Right, Ms. Marine?
Absolutely.
All right, tomorrow's subject, how to make daily volume growth happen in your business. Guys, if you can make this happen, you are on the path of coconut money. I mean, that's all there is to it. Matter of fact, you've already passed coconut money because it goes in cycles. It goes monthly, up to weekly, and then up to daily. If you're experiencing weekly and daily growth, guess what? Buy a lottery ticket because you're going to be able to sit on the beach and collect money each and every day as you are sitting there. And we'll talk about that, how you can make that happen. Yes, it can happen. If you get the right company at the right time, And if you take the right steps, you can make that happen. We're going to talk about that and more in great detail tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel and Facebook page as usual. Well, Miss Marie, with that being said, I'm going to hop off of here. And guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Take care. God bless. Be safe. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. Download our podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, and other podcast platforms. Visit our website at www.themlmsolution.net for additional important information, show details, and past shows. Follow us on Parler, Rumble, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, or the get notified button while visiting our other social media platforms.